This is Hollywood. So everybody want to go act like they don't know what's going on.
It's going to be me. It's going to be all my friends, all my big celebrity friends, people that meet outside, people that aren't celebrities, fans. Everybody's going to be on Diddy TV, special clips. And that, you know, two kings get together, you know they got to do it in a special way. Are you getting my wop up? Because you sure ain't moving. You ain't moving. And even the king of music and fashion has to pay. I don't think they read the contract yet here, but they will get it in a minute. And I would really urge the hip hop community for us to, stay involved. This is going to be a long journey. It's not going to stop here. News is like, what's going on this week. Like, this is something that we're going to have to pay attention to for years.
So exclusive jail sect footage that recently surfaced depicts other inmates attacking Diddy. So this shocking footage is making the rounds and may be the missing piece that changes Diddy's prison sentence beyond recognition. So if Diddy was arrested, everything that has transpired has been hazy. And just when we thought things couldn't get much worse, this video adds an entirely new level of danger to an already tense incarceration experience. For those of you who are just now listening in, Diddy's latest arrest has startled Hollywood celebrities. When charges involving some quite significant criminal offenses appeared, he was going to go to jail. His time in prison hasn't been easy so far. Rumors of confrontations, threats, and now this unnerving occurrence all point to the formerly unstoppable music entrepreneur functioning in a risky environment. This video validates what a lot of people have been thinking, which is that Diddy's fame would be a liability in prison. We can see how much danger Diddy is in now that this kecked footage has surfaced. Given the apparent objective of the attack, questions have been raised about who might have set him up and why. However, as you know, I'm trying to find out.
But as you know, as I'm glued to the TV, and I'm trying to figure out like just what's even going on, like how is this happening, and sometimes it's like, I gotta turn the TV off because it's like, it's so overwhelming. Nowhere near as overwhelming as it must be.
As a result, people have compared Diddy's imprisonment to nothing less than extreme suffering. His prison facility has a bad reputation for mistreating its prisoners. Insider accounts describe filthy surroundings, infestations of cockroaches and rodents, and jam-packed quarters. Not even someone who has been living a life of luxury and power would choose to find himself in that predicament. The environment is hostile, and there is limited place for personal space in the small cells. Many prisoners are battling just to survive, and there are persistent allegations of gang involvement inside the facility. Diddy has struggled to adjust to his new existence, which is considerably different from his glamorous one. Worse, there are reports going around that other convicts are targeting Diddy. The fact that he has brought his reputation with him from the outside world does not help. In addition, some inmates regard him to be a symbol of wealth and luxury disgusting in a place where everyone is fighting for survival. Some believe Diddy is a target because of his past actions and issues, especially given his prominent lifestyle and connections in the film industry. While incarcerated, a person may become well-known, but that doesn't guarantee they won't suffer damage. In fact, it might even increase their desirability. Diddy never would have imagined that the moment he set foot in a penitentiary, he would become that vulnerable.
Bless you. My heart goes out to you. I'm praying, and may we all continue to pray for the loss of your loved ones. We cannot even fathom the pain that you're going through. And I'm just want to say, God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. And I will continue to pray, so I will continue to do anything I can do to help out this situation.
So now let's talk about the attack that was captured on video. The video is making the rounds, and its contents are scary. In the video, Diddy seems weak and alone, a strange appearance for a man who always has bodyguards about him. In the footage, he is seen strolling by himself when several inmates unexpectedly rush him. So the nature of the attack in the video clearly shows that Diddy was unprepared for what was about to happen. He is rapidly overwhelmed by the sheer number of attackers who seem to have planned the attack perfectly. Diddy tries to protect himself against the relentless attacks, but in a matter of seconds, he is overpowered. So the harshness of jail life is also shown in the video. The guard's slow response causes more confusion. Right now, every second counts, but help comes slowly, leaving Diddy on his own. So nor was this assault just any old altercation. Many people were left perplexed as to who organized the attack and why it was so brutal and precise. But his history in the industry and the persistent rumors about him, it's not hard to surmise that there may have been an attempt to remove him.
I don't really have an end to this blog. I didn't really have a beginning. It's just something that I just wanted to just express with y'all how I feel. And let's just do everything we can.
The theory that Diddy's past is haunting him is gaining traction. Over the years, he has been linked to numerous controversies, ranging from his wild parties to allegations that he held compromising tapes on celebrities. These charges have followed him for years, and now that he's in jail, it seems like they're finally catching up with him. The claim is that Diddy's extensive network and well-kept secrets make him an ideal target for anyone attempting to silence him. Some even believe that the tapes he was purportedly holding as leverage are what made him a target.
A lot of people out there going through pain are feeling the pain that even I'm feeling. You know, at home confused and just that feeling of shock. You know, let us pray. Let us strongly tap into our belief in God. I don't care if you're Muslim, Jewish, Catholic, Protestant. You know, that one God that you believe in.
If Diddy is keeping private information on influential people, he may have more enemies than he realizes, even inside the prison walls. The attack may have been motivated by more than just a personal grudge. It may have been a deliberate attempt by those who don't want Diddy to talk if he has been holding on to that video for years. Now, let's talk about some shocking allegations that have just surfaced. Everything might change after Diddy's former bodyguard said something startling. He alleges that Diddy has tapes of powerful politicians and officials that are compromised. Understanding Diddy's targeting while incarcerated and the public attention he has garnered throughout his legal troubles may be revealed by listening to these tapes. Diddy's connections to powerful people in the entertainment and political sectors have long been discussed by sources. But since his former bodyguard made this most recent revelation, things have gotten worse. The bodyguard claims that these recordings, which include some of the most influential persons, may contain many unsettling realities. This may cause a stir among politicians, officials, and law enforcement if these tapes were to surface. It also raises the horrifying question of why he was attacked. Could it be that powerful powers are trying to silence him so he won't deliver these tapes to the authorities? Suddenly, the attack on him in the jail seems less like a needless act of violence and more like a strategy to keep him quiet. Additionally, there's an intriguing connection involving Eric Adams, the mayor of New York, that has been circulating. Despite the lack of hard evidence linking Adams to any of Diddy's issues, insider sources surmise that their relationship might be more nuanced than it initially appears. Due to the possibility that Diddy knows authorities from his hometown, some have speculated that he may be heavily involved in high-level political intrigue. If this relationship is real, Diddy might be the only one in trouble.
They also seize evidence of the electronic devices that contain images and videos of the with multiple victims. And they seize cases of the kinds of personal lubricant and baby oil that Combs' staff allegedly used to stock hotel rooms for the more than 1,000 bottles altogether.
Law, police, and federal officials had previously been closely monitoring Diddy's situation. The FBI and New York authorities have conducted raids in an effort to gather material that would link Diddy's tapes to a more extensive investigation into corruption inside the city's power structure. The sudden resignations of several high-profile New York City figures, including the Commissioner of Police and Chief Counsel, have fueled speculation. Did Diddy's legal troubles have anything to do with these resignations? It's hard to say for sure, but the timing doesn't seem right. These kinds of high-level resignations usually mean that something important is happening behind the scenes, so it wouldn't be strange if Diddy's records had some bearing on the circumstances. But the fact that so many powerful people seem to be involved in this investigation further raises the stakes, because this is most likely far from over. Should Diddy have evidence in his possession, it may hurt not just people but entire political networks as well. That he is being watched so intently makes sense. If those recordings get up in the hands of the FBI or other law enforcement, who are undoubtedly keeping a close eye on things, there might be far more scandals than just a few. Resignations, arrests, and far-reaching political ramifications are possible results. On social media, the whole situation is already stirring up controversy. "You showed no mercy," someone remarked. And they added another: "Even though he is paying them to assault him, he refuses to give up, and he now refers to himself as a god and begs for pity from an outsider." Has he shown his victims any empathy via his abuse? The entire situation, it's not just about Diddy's celebrity anymore. A lot of well-known people might be affected if the tapes are as harmful as his former bodyguard claims. So those who have ties to Diddy in the entertainment and political industries might find this problematic. Diddy's life is in danger while he's incarcerated, but if these documents are used against him, things might grow even more dangerous. There's a lot to take in, and the story just becomes more complicated from this point on. But what do you people think? Is Diddy the only one being targeted due of his fame? Or is there another motive? Do these recordings really have the power to remove politicians from office? Make comments with your thoughts, By the conclusion, it's clear that Diddy has a long way to go on his trip. Because there are so many moving parts in this story, CCTV footage of the attack, his alleged cassettes, and the connections to powerful people, it is one that keeps evolving. The latest developments bring up a number of difficulties, and this is a situation that requires our attention. We'll be keeping an eye on this story, so you'll be the first to know if any fresh details or videos surface. Not only is Diddy implicated, but there are a number of other people engaged as well. There could be fresh charges, further investigations, or even updates on Diddy's condition. As we follow this story, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to receive all the most recent updates. I also want to remind you to check out the video we have coming shortly. We'll be delving further into the ramifications of Diddy's legal troubles and examining any potential information that the FBI may discover soon. Are tapes more widely available? What more evidence might surface? Each layer provides greater information into the supposed relationships in Diddy's life, and the connections are numerous. We're just getting started, so keep an eye out for what appears to be the biggest debate of this decade. We value your time and hope to see you in the next video.